Uh, 21 questions. First, we need to know what we're making it for, what's our deadline, what kind of size they want it, what are they going to use it for? If it's for LARPing, we're going to build it totally different than if you're going to build it for like a convention. How much durability do you need in a costume? You only going to wear it once? Or are you going to wear it and be abused in it?
We went to Midwest Costume Academy in Collinsville, and they had a lot of panels that were extremely educational. I actually did learn a lot there. But before that, I was cosplaying anyway. I had to use YouTube videos a lot to learn how to do almost anything. Even if it was just how to read a pattern, a specific pattern, or how to make a sleeve, how to make a pocket. We have a costume right now where there's like a poof sleeve involved, and I just might end up using a YouTube video for that too. But typically, I will watch the video, take the knowledge I need from it, and build off of that. Because sometimes they do things I don't need or can't do because I won't have the tools. But self-taught with fabric, patterns, Wonderflex, YouTube videos, you know. Kamui! We love you!
I was not formally trained as a seamstress in any way. I mean, I have friends who do it and they gave me like a quick rundown, but because I don't have that formal training, I have to find new ways of doing stuff that works quick and there's not a lot of back and forth. So yeah, traditionally people will use patterns like something you buy from Simplicity or Berta or McCall's. We've had some trouble with them because I can't read them and I get impatient. So we've kind of adopted Kamui. Kamui's cosplay method of making patterns is you use saran wrap around your whatever form you want, and then you wrap it in tape, and then you draw on that. It's like a direct pattern from the body. Yeah, this style is from Kamui Cosplay. She's a wonderful German cosplayer who does a lot of tutorials. And you lay the saran wrap over the item that you're making the pattern of, and then you lay the tape over the saran wrap and then cut it off. This retains the shape without messing with the item that you're trying to make the pattern of.
We like to have someone nearby with roughly the same measurements. That way we can gauge it to that person more accurately. We don't like making things too big or too small because while we would order something too big and shrink it down, whether it make it look better if we went that far, they may not do that. So we try to make it as accurate as possible.
We both have an eye for detail almost to a fault. So I think at some point not being formally trained gives us the freedom to use materials that you wouldn't normally find in a costume. Because we're not afraid to try something new. And we're not bound by the rigors of normal sewing or building. We won't sell a costume if we don't have it up to our own standards, which are usually a lot higher than, I don't want to say something you'd purchased online from a generic costume builder, but
I don't make people suffer, just her. It's fine.
just me.
Ellie is much better and faster at building things than I am. And then when we start getting into details, or if there's something in particular like a collar or God, what else? Pockets. You know, that's usually me. I'll do sleeves, stuff like that, because I'm willing to go through the headache of figuring it out and just making it happen.
Cosplay allows me to funnel all my creativity into something without getting bored because there's so much to a single costume that I have to learn and be on top of for it to look good. The reason I do it for other people is while it's fun to make a costume for myself, at the end of the day I don't get to see it if I'm in it. If I make it for other people, I get to see other people enjoying the same thing. In addition, it brings me happiness to see other people happy. So if they feel good, I feel good too.
I was half listening.
I love you.
What'd you leave out?
Nothing. I want to build something that looks good. To me, comfort is secondary because if I look like a badass, comfort is something I won't remember later.
True.
But
To me,
that's why we have
comfort is
Amber.
equally as important as looking badass. Because I won't forget the suffering that went with being that awesome at a con. I like to make things convenient, such as pockets if they're not hidden or anywhere that we can possibly hide them. I'd like to make sure that you can bend your arms, so sleeves have to fit.
Overrated.
I like to make sure you can twist and turn if possible as much as possible. So there have been cases where we have to sacrifice that. I will make sure you can move. I will try to design it so you can move, which is why I'm the one doing sleeve patterns.
And go to the
stuff like that.
bathroom.
And hopefully make it so that you have as much of an easy time going to the restroom, delayer or open something or hike it up or somehow.
I just want to make you look good.
She just doesn't go to the bathroom either.
I'm actually a robot.
I don't either.